Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you After the Movies, a suspense play starring Mr. Ray Milland.
I'd been called to jury duty a couple of weeks before all this happened. It was one of those kind of sensational trials. And the judge told us jurors not to go out in any public places where we might be approached or influenced. So I'd been sticking pretty close to the hotel. So it was a real treat when they said we were free for a couple of days because the witness was sick. Of course, the movies is a public place, but Ann didn't think that would really count, and neither did I. We went to the early show across the street from the hotel and got out about 9:30.
I thought she was darling. I didn't care so much for him, though.
I didn't think she was too hot either. Say, what's the difference, really? The first movie I've seen since the trial started. How about some ice cream?
We got those little cakes at home. Some ice cream might go nice with him.
I don't know if I can go home. You mean this jury thing,
Oh,
you
you're
know.
free for a couple of days. Isn't that what they told you? Not going to do any harm for you to sleep home tonight.
I suppose not. What kind you want?
What?
Ice cream.
Chocolate.
Come on.
Well, hello there. How are you this evening, folks?
Yeah, fine, just fine.
What can I do for you?
About a quart of ice cream, chocolate.
Right. Say, how's the trial going? You're on the jury, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, I should know better than to ask. Yeah, I bet you we have 5, 7 jurors a day come in here from a hotel across the street. Hey, you think you've been on this trial a long time? Some people stay on for months. Well, I'll tell you what I think about this Harmon fella.
I'm not supposed to let anybody talk to me about it either.
Oh, say, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, that'll be 60 cents.
Yeah, I got it, Ann. Now, what did I do with my wallet? No. Here.
That's 60 out of 1. And thank you. Well, I hope now that you know us, you'll trade here sometimes even after the trial's over. My name is Adelson.
Well, I'm Mr. Bennig, and this is my wife, Ann.
I'm happy to know you. I hope you'll be through with the thing real soon.
I hope so, too. Good night.
Al,
Yeah.
look what I found.
What?
An envelope on the floor right here.
Somebody dropped something, huh?
Yeah. It's open, too. I wonder if we should, to find the owner. Say.
Hey. Money, bills. Hey, let me see.
How much is there, Al? Al? How much, Al?
$10,000.
Huh?
10,000? Who dropped $10,000 on the floor of a drugstore?
In just a moment, Mr. Ray Milland in the first act of After the Movies.
Hello there, Harlan Wilcox.
Why, it's Santa Claus.
That's right.
What are you doing here, Santa?
Well, I thought you'd like to hear about Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen.
Your reindeer?
No, my ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs.
On a sleigh?
Oh, well, I turned in my sleigh for a sky sedan, and since I replaced my worn-out reindeer... spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, why, I've been getting...
I know. Smoother performance, fast starts, gas savings. Ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, are world famous for quality and dependability.
How right you are, Harlow. Now I know what you mean when you say...
Ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs are designed by the same Autolite engineers who designed the coil, distributor, and all the other important parts of the complete ignition systems used as original factory equipment on leading makes of America's finest cars. That's why Autolite spark plugs work as a perfect team with your car's ignition system.
Well, hang up a big stocking, Harlow. You've been a good boy to tell me about ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs.
Glad to do it, Santa. And whether you choose the resistor type or the standard type, you'll be right, because you're always right with Autolite.
And now with After the Movies and the performance of Mr. Ray Milland, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
$10,000? You mean the envelope was just laying there on the floor?
I almost stepped on it, and then I picked it up, and I saw there was something in it. Al, what should we do?
Well, gee, a thing like this, I don't know what to say.
Well, if I was you, I'd keep it. That's what I'd do. And since it was in my store...
No, we couldn't do that.
Well, I could. It ain't stealing. You found it. And it was my store you found it in.
We better turn it in.
Look, if there's a reward, we'll get together on it, won't we?
There's some kind of a note in it.
A note?
Yeah, in with the money. This is your first half as agreed in... No signature. Doesn't make much sense to me.
Me either. Hey, where you going with that money?
If anybody comes looking for it, we live on 5th Street, 229.
If there's a reward, we'll see you get your share, Mr. Adelson. Come on in.
Don't worry, Mr. Adelson.
Don't worry. $10,000 is a lot of money.
I said there was nothing to worry about, but I wasn't feeling quite as breezy as I sounded. $10,000 is an awful lot of money. Ann was still trying to figure it out when we got home. One thing I'd always said about Ann, she had a good mind. Now she remembered the note, and she took off from there.
Al, it must mean something. It was written to somebody. It must mean something to them. And after all, it's $10,000.
Let's get on with the ice cream.
Oh, all right.
Look, Annie, if nobody claims it by tomorrow, we'll put an ad in the paper or something. It's not our worry.
Yeah.
Here, chocolate.
We could keep it, couldn't we? I mean, the law says finders keepers. If nobody can prove it's theirs, we can keep it, can't we? Isn't there a law?
Well, I guess as far as the law is concerned, we could keep it.
Of course, we'd have to give part of it to Mr. Adelson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Al. That money belongs to somebody.
All right. If they claim it, all right. If they don't, well, all right. Why worry about it?
It belongs to whoever that note was written to.
Uh-huh.
Now, listen. This is your first half as agreed in the E.H. business. But if they are not hung up when the time comes, don't expect to get the rest or stay healthy very long. No signature.
No signature.
Al, that last part about staying healthy, that's a threat. That's what it is.
Threat? Well, yeah, it could be.
The man who's giving the money is threatening the man who's getting it, that if he doesn't...
Doesn't what?
Al, don't be so dense. Help me a little. Doesn't do what they're paying him to do. It's a bribe. Don't you see, Al? This money is a bribe.
A bribe? Hey, that's right, Annie. You could be right at that.
Well, now we're getting somewhere. All right, a bribe. And it has something to do with something being hung up. If they are not hung up when the time comes, it says. What could be hung up that's so important to anybody? Jury. That's it, a jury that can't reach a verdict. Al, I'll bet that's it. Somebody is trying to bribe somebody on a jury to...
To what?
Al, those initials, E.H., Edward Harmon, the name of the man that's on trial. The jury that you're on.
Gee, I don't know, Ann. They all seem like such nice, decent people.
But listen. This is your first half, the $10,000, as agreed in the E.H., that is the Edward Harmon business. But if they are not hung up at the jury, don't expect to stay healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, it does make sense, Annie.
Now, we've got to call the police.
Police?
Well, sure. We've got to report it right away.
Well, maybe I should give it to the district attorney in the morning.
No, don't you see, Al? You're on that jury. Why, if we delay telling them for even an hour, they may think you've got something to hide.
No, I think I better wait till the
If
morning.
you don't phone them, I will right away now.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope this is the right thing to do. My name is Albert H. Bennig. That's right. I live at 229 5th Street. Yeah. I want to report something to you. There's a drugstore on the corner across the street from the courthouse, and my wife and I were in there earlier this evening, and my wife found something. Yeah. Well, on the floor. There was an envelope with $10,000 in it and a note. And we think it has something to do with the Edward Harmon trial. Yeah. No, just my wife. Yeah, she's sitting right here with me. Yeah, that's what I think. You'd be doing me a great favor if you'd... Yes, we'll wait right here. We'll be expecting you.
What did they say?
They said they'd send somebody up just as soon as they could.
Well, weren't they excited about it? Didn't they say anything?
Well, Ann, I guess with people like that, these things are just sort of routine.
That must be them now, Al.
I'll go.
I must say they took their time about it.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen. Come in.
Thanks. You're Mr. Bennig? Albert H. Bennig?
That's right. This is my wife.
How do you do?
No, how do you do?
I sort of expected to see someone in uniform. I should have known, I suppose.
Uniform?
Yes, you gentlemen are from the police, aren't you?
No. No, we're not.
Oh?
You expecting the police, lady?
Yes, we were.
You better not take too much time, Johnny.
I think you people got something that belongs to us. Something you found in the drugstore in the corner.
Oh.
We lost it there. Druggist told us you had it.
Well, we did find something, yes.
10 grand. And 500s in a white envelope.
Well, I guess it's theirs, all right, Ann.
Yes, but...
But what?
Well, I'm sure it's yours, but there was something else, too.
We better just give it to him, Ann.
The note. I always said that was foolish.
There was a note.
Yes.
Did you read it?
We glanced through it, of course. We thought it might tell us who the money belonged to.
And it did, didn't it?
No, oh, no.
Come on, lady.
Now, wait a minute.
This is a gun, man.
The note told you that the dough was to buy off somebody on the jury of the Harmon trial, didn't it?
You talk too much, Johnny. Come on, let's get out of here.
What's the difference? Use your head. All right, what about it, Mrs. Benning?
How did you know it was in the note?
We gotta know these things. We work for Mr. Harmon. We know you're on the jury, too, Mr. Benning.
Al.
Where are you from, Mrs. Benning? I mean, where do your folks live? What part of the country?
Why, Washington. Spokane, Washington.
All right. Mr. Benning, you go on down that trial tomorrow. Just know nothing had happened. Anybody asks you about your wife, you tell them she's gone on a little visit to her folks in Spokane.
Visit to my folks.
The case will go to the jury on Friday. If everything goes like it should, your wife will be back here safe and sound first thing Monday morning.
Oh, good Lord.
But you can't do a thing like this. You
Be
can't.
reasonable, Mrs. Benning. We gotta. You people know too much about this thing.
Well, we wouldn't say anything. I promise. I swear it.
Now, how can we take a chance like that? Harmon is up for murder. Better get your things together, Mrs. Benning. Go with us, Sam.
We ain't got all night, though.
I'll take the money, Mr. Benning, before I forget it. Thanks. I hope you understand our position.
What are you going to do?
Well, obviously, the money went to the wrong party. So we got to use another method. If everything goes like it should on that jury, your wife will be okay. But if it doesn't...
You can't. You can't do that.
Oh, but we can. Saves us a lot of money, too. And, Mr. Benning, not a word to the authorities. Your wife would make a cute corpse.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Ray Milland in After the Movies. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hey, Santa Claus, no kidding. Did you really name your Autolite spark plugs after your reindeer?
I certainly did, Arlo.
How come?
Well, for one thing, those reindeer were always unexcelled for fast starts, smooth performance, and gas savings.
And so are those ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs.
They sure are, Arlo.
And, of course, those reindeer are famous as a perfect team, just as ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs are famous for working as a perfect team with your car's ignition system. Because, you see, they're designed by the same Autolite engineers who designed the complete ignition systems, used as original factory equipment on many leading makes of America's finest cars.
Well, that's why you say they're ignition engineered. Hey, Arlo?
Sure, Santa. So, folks, see your friendly Autolite spark plug dealer and have him replace worn-out spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. And whether you choose the standard type or the resistor type, remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Ray Milland in Elliot Lewis's production of After the Movies, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
After they left, I just sat there. Maybe another guy would have rushed right off and done something. But I couldn't. I had to think. It had all happened so suddenly, in less than an hour, the whole thing. And picking up the money on the floor at the drugstore and then figuring out from the note that it was a bribe to someone on the jury of the Harmon trial. The jury I was on. And those gangsters arriving and claiming the money and taking Ann as a hostage for my verdict. The police hadn't arrived. I left home, sneaked out the back way, took the side streets, and went to the office of the chief of detectives.
So you came down here.
What are we sitting here for? Why don't we do something?
Well, we got to know what we're doing before we start doing it. Anyway, from what you told me, I don't think she'll be in any real danger.
No real danger. She's been kidnapped by gangsters.
But why? That's what doesn't make sense to me yet.
I told you the money was some kind of a bribe. They thought we knew about it.
But you didn't.
How could we? Ann just picked up the money off the floor and...
They said that they'd have her back by Monday?
That's what they said. You can believe them if you want to, but she's my wife.
Okay. What do these two cookies look like?
I don't know. Average size, Doc, I think. I don't remember what they look like.
Did you catch their name?
I didn't ask them.
You're not going to be much help for a while, are you? Okay, it's all right. By the way, my name's Dan.
Oh. Mine's Al.
You'll probably be seeing quite a lot of me in the next day or two, so we might as well get acquainted. And, Al.
Yeah.
Take it easy. We'll find your wife.
His being friendly like that made me feel a lot better, but we still weren't doing anything. First, he got out a lot of pictures, and I had to go through all those, but of course I couldn't recognize anybody, and then he started making phone calls. That didn't make much sense to me either, except that he figured they might have a stolen car, and he was trying to check on it. Finally, he called a police car, and we drove back toward the courthouse. It was 12 o'clock, but Mr. Adelson hadn't left the store. He was anxious enough to talk, but didn't look as though he was going to get us any place.
I tell you, Lieutenant, it was right there on the floor. Right there.
Yeah, but when you talked to these two men...
Oh, yes. Well, I talked to them. The one, that is. And he said he'd lost an envelope, he thought, in my store. And I said, yes, we'd found it, and Mr. Bennig had it.
So you talked to them. What did they look like?
Well, now, how can I know what they look like when they called me on the telephone?
Okay. I guess that's all, Mr. Adelson.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I wish I could help you.
That's perfectly all right.
If there's anything else that you
We'll call you.
Hey, Mr. Bennig.
Yeah.
Did you tell him about the note?
Note?
Yeah, the note that was in with the money.
So there was a note?
Sure. In with the money. Wasn't it, Mr. Bennig?
Well, what about it, Al?
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I forgot. We drove back to Fifth Street and parked in front of our apartment. Dan didn't say a word until we got into the elevator. And then he spoke to the elevator boy, not to me.
You take Mrs. Bennig and a couple of men down tonight about 10:30.
Yeah, that's right. Police?
Mm-hmm. What'd they look like?
Well, I couldn't really tell you. They had their hats pulled down, sort of. One was tall, and the other was short. That's about all I noticed. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah?
The tall one had kind of a limp. He had a cane.
A limp, huh? You hear any names?
Yeah, and now that you speak of it, the short one called the tall one Johnny. Funny, I didn't think of it.
The tall one and the short one, and the tall one's name was Johnny, and he had a limp.
But that breaks the case wide open, huh?
Yeah, I'll see that you get a citation.
We got off at my floor, and I opened up the apartment, and we went in. And he still didn't say anything. He prowled around the apartment, poking into bureaus and closets, but not saying a word. Then he came out in the living room and sat down in the big armchair and looked straight at me.
All right, Al. What about the note?
Well, I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't think it was important. You're not sore, are you?
Me? What have I got to be sore about? It's your wife.
Yeah. And I'm sorry.
Now, what about the note?
But all it said was something like, this is the first half as we agreed, and no signature.
Have you got it?
No. They took it when they took the money.
And you couldn't remember that one was a tall guy and the other was a short guy, and that the tall guy's name was Johnny.
But I was all upset. I didn't even know if I heard his name.
Are you trying to protect her, Al?
No. I've told you everything I can.
Okay, forget it. Now, let's see. A bribe. That means that somebody wants something or is on the spot. The fix will be on by Monday, they say. Now, who is there in this town that employs gunsels that would have a deal with that much dough set for next Monday?
Oh, there could be a million deals like that.
Quiet, let me think a minute, will you? Johnny, a cane, a short guy. It's on the tip of my tongue. It wasn't so long ago, either. Sure. Why didn't I think of it?
Think of what?
Bill Quinlan, the defense lawyer in the Harmon case. Those are his boys. Had him up a dozen times. He always comes and gets them off.
The Harmon trial?
Yeah, this Harmon is up on a murder rap. A bank robbery, a guard was killed. His lawyer is Bill Quinlan. Quinlan's bribed more juries than I got hairs on my head, if you could ever prove it. Get a couple of hung juries and they let you off the hook. He's pulled it plenty of times.
Well, isn't that a little far-fetched?
It's like I say, Al, it's all we've got. I'll have the boys check the jury list anyway. Where's your phone?
In there. Dan.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm on the jury.
You what?
Well, don't you see? If I opened my mouth, they'd kill her. They told me so.
So that's it.
I didn't dare tell you, Dan. I hoped you'd find out
Why,
without...
you long-legged, thick-headed idiot. Don't you think I've been in this business long enough to know it a little better than you do? Don't you think I know how to give people protection when I have to? Do you think we go around trying to get people killed? Do you know any more that you haven't told me?
No.
You know who the juror is they're trying to bribe?
Nope.
Yeah, okay. At least now we know where to start looking.
Dan.
Yeah.
You're not sore at me, are you?
Me? No. What have I got to be sore about?
We knew where to start looking, but it wasn't as easy as that. I was still on the jury, of course, and they didn't dare make a move against Harmon because of Ann. The case went to the jury Friday, and there was still no word of her. And, of course, I had to vote not guilty. They understood that. But as it turned out, the vote was 8-4, so it didn't really matter. With a hung jury, Harmon was scheduled for a new trial anyway. By now, it was Monday, the day Ann was supposed to return. But there was no word. What if they'd found out the police knew I was on the jury? It was nearly midnight when Dan came to the apartment. He looked as though he hadn't slept for 3 days. I hadn't either. He told me to come along with him. He didn't say much until we were way down on Avenue C in the Lower East Side.
Don't let it get out, fella, but I think we're going to come out all right.
When'd you find out?
About an hour ago. We trailed Harmon. That's why he got bail.
Dan, don't kid me. Are you sure that she's...
As sure as we can be. We know where they are. She'll be there. Now, that's the place. Third house down. Ellis, you and Wilson stake out the back. Okay. Farley, Edwards, take the front. I'm going in. All right, get going.
Dan,
Yeah.
I want to go with you.
Oh, you stay in the car.
I'm going with you.
Okay, come on. Now, let's go. Now, there's a light in the front. They may give us a little reception now.
They wouldn't do anything to her. Would they, Dan?
I'll try the door. Yeah, it's locked.
Can we bust it open?
I got a skeleton. All right, close it behind you so the street light won't show us up.
Okay. They're coming.
Now, those are my boys. Let's try in here.
I don't think anybody's around.
Come on.
Maybe they took us someplace else.
Quiet. No, Al. You better stay out.
Why? What is it? What is it?
It's her, Al. Your wife. She's dead.
she was dead. And the next day there was the funeral. A lot of friends came around and shook hands and looked at me sad. And I stood by where she was lying with all the flowers around her. This wasn't the way it was supposed to work out. Dan came too. For a long time he stood there, looking at her and my friends and me.
You called them, didn't you?
I called him? Yeah.
You called them, and she thought you were calling the police. That's why the police never showed up.
I called him. She was so insistent I had to call somebody. I didn't think they'd take her away. I thought they'd just take the money and leave, forget the whole thing. But they took her, too.
What about the money?
The money they paid me for the trial?
The money for the trial, the $10,000.
I told you. They took it. They took the money and they took her. All except $500. I kept that in my pocket. They didn't get that. That's what I paid for the funeral with.
I know. We had the numbers of the bills when we picked them up later last night. They had it all except $500. That's what brought me back to you.
It's funny. I did it for her. To buy her nice things. And all I bought her was a funeral.
Say goodbye, Al. You'll have to come with me.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. Ray Milland.
At my workshop, we make toys for all the little girls and boys. We work hard to make 'em right, make 'em perfect, like Autolite.
You said it, Santa. Autolite makes more than 400 products for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants from coast to coast. These include complete ignition systems used as original factory equipment on many makes of America's finest cars. Generators, coils, distributors, voltage regulators, wire and cable, starting motors, all engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. And because all Autolite parts are original factory parts, you can be sure you're right, because you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, Mr. Alan Ladd as star of A Killing in Abilene. And in weeks to come, you will hear such famous stars as Dennis Day, Cornell Wilde, and Ginger Rogers, all appearing in tales well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Parts of this program were transcribed. After the Movies was written for Suspense by Jack Finney and was adapted by Robert L. Richards and David Ellis. Ray Milland appeared by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of the Technicolor picture King Solomon's Mines, with Deborah Carr, Stuart Granger, and Richard Carlson.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. Alan Ladd in A Killing in Abilene.
You can buy world-famous Autolite resistor-type or standard-type spark plugs, Autolite safe-full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Tonight, Mrs. Jackie Cooper as star of The Clock and the Rope, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
Would you like to hear the old story about the innocent man facing execution? and his last-minute attempts to get a pardon and how it feels when he doesn't get it. Well, I can tell you all about it, because that's my story. There's a couple of different twists to it, of course. There always are. For one thing, it happened to me. And now I keep away from people. I keep away from cities and buildings. Buildings with the cells they call rooms and the doors that don't always open. I never button my collar. You'll find out why. I earn my living as a guide for hunting parties. Me, who couldn't find my way across the city park without asking a cop for directions. I never sleep indoors. I can't. And I can't stand clocks. Most of all, I can't stand clocks. It happened so fast. I told him it wasn't murder. It was self-defense. Involuntary self-defense. You know, like putting up your arm to protect yourself. But it didn't work out that way in court. That's the other different twist I told you about. They convicted me. They sentenced me to be hanged. And they hanged me. I was night man. Sell a little gas, do the rough strip down for some repairs that had to be done the next day, take care of any transient overnight parking. Then this girl started dropping in for gas every other night or so, late. I liked her style, but I was too shy to say anything. I guess she figured it. She would sit with a sort of little smile half turned in her seat to watch me while I filled the tank. Then she'd pay me and pull away with a funny look in her eyes, as if she was getting a kick out of the way I acted. Then one night, instead of pulling away when she paid me, she spoke.
Oh, come on. Open up.
What?
Say something. I've been here 20 times. You can say a word or two, can't you? Hello, or it's a nice night. It ain't.
Well, I didn't know that you wanted me to. And,
You're a funny fella. I didn't look like I didn't want you to, did I? But don't I know my looks anymore?
Oh, sure. I thought
Tell me, did I hear somebody call you Hank the other night?
I guess you did. My name is Henry. Henry Guilford.
Did your girl call you Hank? You haven't you got a girl?
No, steady girl, if that's what you mean.
What would you be doing with a steady girl? Working here every night.
Oh, I get one night off. Go to a dance or something.
Better.
Sure, Say, do you like to dance?
I have, Hank.
Well, I'm off tomorrow night. You ever go to the Arcadia? They've got a good band there. I forget who it is this week.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow night isn't my night off.
Oh.
But, I get off at midnight.
Gee, the Arcadia closes at midnight. All the big dance places close at midnight.
Well, you don't have to have a big place, do you?
No. Oh, no. No, there's the Owl Inn out on Tapscott Avenue. They run late and have a pretty good little band and the booths and everything.
That would be fine.
Well, I could pick you up at your job, huh?
No, I'm way at the other end of town, and I have to drive my car back anyway. Suppose I meet you at the Owl. I'll be there a little after midnight.
I'll be there.
Okay, see ya.
Well, say, what's your name?
Till tomorrow night. Goodbye.
That next night, around 11:30, I caught the trolley going out along Tapscott Avenue. The motorman was old Steve Hoffman. He had known me since I was a kid, and he ribbed me about my new gray suit, and especially about wanting to get off at the Owl Inn. Said I was stepping out in fast company. We got there in about 20 minutes, and I started up the driveway, kind of thrilled at the idea of a midnight date. I was just starting up the steps to begin when I heard voices coming from a grove of trees to one side.
Nobody, I tell you.
Don't give me that stuff. I followed you all the way out there. Who you meet?
Nobody.
Okay, for giving me that, you get this.
Ow!
Back here.
Hey, what's this?
So this is the guy you're going to meet, huh? Swell. I'll take care of both of you now.
Hey, what's going on anyway?
What did you hit him for, Joe? He's got nothing to do with it. Get up, Hank, run. This guy's crazy.
Crazy? Well, call somebody. I'll handle him till he comes.
No, you get out of here. Now run.
You want more, huh? Well, I got it right here for you.
Get the black. Run, Hank.
No, you don't. Hey, now let go. No, you don't. You don't grab this.
You got him, Hank. Hit him again. Hit him. Hit him again.
Well, that did it, I guess. Say, who Who is he?
He would have done worse for you. We used to go together.
I didn't know you had a steady fella. I thought when we made our date
You didn't ask me. Besides, we were breaking up. He had no right to interfere.
Well, what do we do now? Mean about him?
You better go. I'll take care of him.
You mean leave him here with you? Well, he'll...
Please go. There'll be more trouble for you two. Go ahead, Hank. I'm going to leave here right away, too. He'll be all right.
But he wasn't all right. He was dead. I knew about it hardly 2 hours later. No, she didn't come and tell me. The police came and got me. And they didn't learn about me from her either. They didn't know anything about her, and they acted like they didn't want to know.
Why did you walk home? You rode out there on the trolley. Why didn't you ride back?
Well, I just wanted to think, that's all.
Sure, because you weren't thinking about how maybe the motorman wouldn't remember taking you out there if you didn't ride back.
No, why would I do that? I've known old Steve Hoffman all my life. Is that how you found out?
You're not very smart.
I'm not trying to be smart.
Okay. So you hit him in self-defense and to save the girl. Now, what's her name?
Her name? I never got it. She didn't tell me.
You had a date with a girl and you didn't even know what her name was.
Well, yes. I asked her. I've seen her often, but she didn't tell me.
Are you sure there was a girl?
Of course. Who would I have the date with?
Maybe just with the guy you killed.
I never met him before. I don't even know him.
You just don't know anything, do you? Well, I'll ask you a very simple question. I'm sure you can answer this one.
I'll try.
How much money did you take off the man you murdered?
How much?
Yeah, how much? And where is it? His pockets were turned inside out. You went from self-defense to help yourself.
They pushed me around some after that. They'd take me to court and then back to my cell. Half the time I didn't know what was going on. They gave me a lawyer, Mr. Hall, Bailey Hall. He'd do the talking. He kept asking for things like reduced bail, time for further investigation, and continuances to find witnesses. Just sort of stalling all the time. I don't know why. I told him I didn't have the money for any bail. And witnesses. There was only one I wanted. That girl. But he kept on, always trying to hold up things. Then one day he told me I'd been indicted. I knew what that meant, Harlan. It meant I had to go on trial. For murder.
That's bad, boy, bad. I've done all I could to delay indictment and trial in the hope that something would turn up, but we're in for it now. I wish you'd give me something more to work on.
What do you mean?
This girl you can't even name. I can't go into court with just that. The police feel certain there never was a girl, and there's no trace of her anywhere.
Well, maybe she'll show up.
Show up. My boy, you've got a lot to learn.
Mr. Hall, that's all I know. I can't help it.
George, you never mentioned the girl and just claimed self-defense or a fight. It's the girl thing that's so bad, it makes your whole defense phony. Good Lord, boy, if you made up a girl, why didn't you make up a name?
Look, I've been all through that with the police. Now, if you're going to talk that way, too, maybe we better forget the whole thing. Maybe they'll give me another attorney, or none at all, for I care.
Easy, boy, easy. I'm sorry I popped off, but it isn't a new attorney you need. It's a new story.
Yeah, that's right. Guilford rode out to the inn that night in my trolley. It was on the 4th or the 5th.
Face the jury, please, and talk louder.
Oh, louder? I say, I took Guilford to the inn that night. It was about 10 after midnight. We got out and started for the inn.
Did you notice anyone else around? Any girl, for instance?
Girl? No, nobody else.
That'll be all, thank you. The defense may have the witness.
And as soon as we started to talk to Guilford, he confessed to striking the blows. He talked about doing it in self-defense and about a girl he had a date with who witnessed the fight.
Have you been able to trace this girl whose existence is claimed by the defendant?
No.
No trace of her at all?
No, sir. No trace of her at all.
And then we come to the actual evidence, gentlemen of the jury. Where do we get the evidence? From the witnesses. And who is the state's principal witness? None other than the defendant himself. But the defendant can prove his story. He has a witness. The girl who saw it all. The girl he saved from a bad people. Would any girl be so heartless as to leave such a benefactor in the lurch when just a word would save him? Why doesn't she appear? Why isn't she found? No, there is no trace of her. Not even a small-sized note. In other words, she is behaving exactly as you would expect someone to behave who is not real, but just the figment of a desperate man's imagination.
The defendant will rise. Gentlemen of the jury, have you reached the verdict? We have. What is your verdict? We, the jury, find the defendant, Henry Guilford, guilty as charged of murder in the first degree.
Yes. My boss at the garage and the fellows who worked there days chipped in some money. I had an uncle in West Virginia who sent Mr. Hall $50 in cash and a promissory note for another $50. And I guess Mr. Hall put up some money himself for expenses. Anyway, he kept appealing the case all the way up to the state Supreme Court. But it didn't do any good. Kept coming back with the original decision sustained, Mr. Hall said. All this time, the courts had kept changing the date. The date I was supposed to be hanged. Now, all of a sudden, I knew there weren't going to be any more changes. The last date set was it. I think I started to suffocate right then. There was something growing in my throat that wouldn't let me breathe. The evening of the next day, McGill, the deputy warden, came into my cell with a couple of guards. He told me I was moving. I knew where. It was down on the main floor. A row of only 3 cells. It was the last stop. Death row. They have a team of 2 guards who live right in the cell with you the last few days. One time a prison breaks down and shows a human touch, I guess. Or else they just want to make sure you don't go ahead and carry out the sentence on yourself. Anyway, whatever it was, I was grateful. Because now I was lonely. I was afraid. Not afraid like a man, but afraid the way a child is afraid. I was going someplace. The last place. And I was going alone. The thing you feel most the last hours is the time. The clock. Remembering how often you wished it would hurry so you could get off work or out of school or see your girl or go fishing. You remember a million hours like that, when 6 hours is all you got left. Outside, you know they're watching the clock, too. Not like you are, but they're watching it. All the usual people concerned with an execution, doing the usual things. Your lawyer, the warden, the governor, maybe, newspaper men, guards, the executioner. I know what every one of them was doing as they watched the clock that night. He told me afterwards. Now I'll never forget it. Clocks all over the state, ticking away my life.
You ought to get some sleep, Warden. That's only 5 hours away.
Yes, I know, McGill, I know. I wish I could lose this pain in my chest. I think I'll lie down here on the couch for a little while.
Yes, do that. When shall I call you, Warden?
Oh, make it an hour beforehand. 5 a.m.
No. This is Bailey Hall. Yes, I'm Guilford's attorney. Who? You're the... Well, where have you been all this time? What? Yeah, look. You're not just some crook that's after pub... I know it's for 6 this morning. Where are you? All right, wait for me. I'll be right down. We've got about 2 hours. I'll stake my reputation on it, Governor. This is the girl. At least it deserves a stay of execution.
It's true, sir. I swear it's true. I've been in the East. I just haven't heard about it till tonight, but it's just as he said it was. Self-defense.
And the money that was taken out of the dead man's pocket?
I took it. I needed it, and I had every right to. He's been my husband.
Very well. Richard.
Yes, Governor?
Type out a stay of execution on the Guilford case for 3 weeks. Bring it in and I'll sign it and you can take it down.
All right. You'd better phone the warden to make sure, though, Governor. That boy's only got about a half hour left.
Warden's office. Yes, this is Warden Barnes.
Huh? Oh, yes, Governor. Young Guilford? Oh, you don't say so. Why, that's splendid, Governor, splendid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll let them know right away. Yes, sir. Oh, McGill. McGill. Harry, Jack, come here, quick. What's the matter? What's happened to the warden? Help me get him up on the counter. Yeah, that's like a stroke.
Yeah. Call the doctor, will you?
Sure. Hey, the phone's off the hook.
Don't mind that. Call the doctor.
Yeah, must have been a strain of this execution. I think he kind of liked the kid.
Yeah. 5:30. Well, I'll have to take over for the execution. Gentlemen, now 10 minutes to 6. In a few moments, you will be admitted to the ground floor of Blockhouse A, where the scaffold has been erected and where the execution, which you are to witness as newspaper men and members of the medical profession, will take place. You'll find rows of benches. Please take your seats quietly in any of the rows except the first, which has been reserved for members of the medical examining committee. We ask you to cooperate with us in our duties and to respect the solemnity of the occasion by moving quietly, refraining from any loud conversation from the moment you enter until you leave. That's all. Thank you.
The minister was reading from the Bible when I knew it was time. They were coming for me. This was it, then. There was a group of guards. The deputy warden was with them. They opened my cell door. One of the guards came straight up to me. He was carrying a leather strap with a big buckle on it. I stood up. I felt him strapping my arms behind me. The minister stopped reading for a moment to say something.
Did you, my son?
We'll go now, Guilford.
I started to say something to the deputy, but he nodded his head at the men, and we started to move. The two guards who had been in the cell with me stood back, and one of them reached over me and put his hand on my shoulder for a second. I tried to say goodbye. I walked and realized I couldn't breathe very deeply, though I wanted to. Just short breaths were all I could take. The deputy turned around once and looked at me. He seemed nervous. That bothered me. I wished he wasn't so nervous. Then we got to a door in the corner. Through that, then another door. That was already open. I walked through, and I was in a room full of men. But my eyes went to something else. There were the steps just ahead of me. Unpainted, wooden steps. They led up to a platform. And from above that, up there I saw the rope. Yes. The guard who was waiting worked fast. He moved me into position. The men in the room below me now, they were looking up. There was a movement among them. One of them had fainted, fell off the bench. He landed hard. It was like in a dream. I wondered if he had hurt himself. Then I felt something over my head, and I knew the rope was being adjusted. Then another guard was in front of me. He had a hood. He lifted it, and it came down over my head. Somewhere inside of me, a scream began, but my lips were closed, and I was saying to myself, hurry, hurry, hurry.
Hello. Tom, don't you know better than to ring a phone now? Guilford's on the scaffold. What? Governor's missing. What? Are you sure? Trap is sprung. McGill! McGill, stop! There's a pardon! Stop it! Stop it!
No, a man doesn't always die right away when he's hanged. They talk about the neck being broken and death coming instantly. No, not always. Death doesn't come for a long time. For some men, it's nearly 20 minutes. For others, it may be less. But never under 12 minutes before the heart stops. You can check on that. Me? I was up only a few seconds. They cut me down, and the doctors worked on me right on the wheel stretcher that was waiting to carry my body out. No, I didn't lose consciousness. I sometimes wish I had. I sometimes wish I'd gone then instead of being brought back to remember every bit of those last hours. There was a new trial after I was on my feet again, but I don't know what was said. I was free. I saw the girl, Judy. I know her name now, and I thanked her. Neither one of us knew what to say after that, so she just went. Yes, I never sleep indoors. I never button my collar. I don't like building, any building. It's got stone and steel and holds you in. I want to be out here where I can see the sky any time I open my eyes. And I open them often. I think too much when they're closed. I hear the clock. The clock. The clock.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, the story of a man's search for the murderer of his brother. We call it A Killing in Abilene. So now, starring Parley Bear, here is tonight's suspense play, A Killing in Abilene.
I'd come down out of the Snake Range that morning, had followed the river trail through the canyon, and that afternoon had found Pleasant Valley. A handful of buildings, desolate, huddled in the cold shadows of the mountains around, tall and dark. Quarter of a mile this side of town, on an easy rise, I saw a handful of people standing in a circle. As I got closer, I saw they were gathered around two men who were digging.
Hold up a minute.
What's the matter?
I hit something. Wait. Better go slow. Dig around this side. Here, I can't do it anymore. One of you boys take over.
I'll do it, Jim. Somebody's got to. It's him, all right. I seen his shirt.
You was right then, Ben. Let the sheriff take a look.
Yeah.
Jake Garvey.
Yeah?
That's him. That's Fred Costin, all right.
Fred!
What are you doing here, stranger? Where you from?
You the sheriff?
That's right. Jake Garvey.
Mander's my name, from Abilene.
So?
I'm looking for a man in these parts calls himself Lee Burridge.
Who'd he say, Sheriff?
He said Lee Burridge, Ben.
You come along with us, mister. We'll find him for you.
What do you want him for?
What's it matter what he wants him for? We know what we want him for. Come on.
There ain't gonna be no trouble. I'm the law in Pleasant Valley. I'll do what we say.
Fred Costin laying cold and his widow weeping, that's trouble enough.
We elected you, Sheriff Jake. We can unelect you. Like Ben said, it was Burridge killed him, and you know it.
I've got to talk to you about Burridge, Sheriff. It's important.
All right. My office, back of the meeting house.
We don't need no talk about Burridge. We need to do something about the ugly son.
Come on, boys. Let's get on back to town. We'll take her as she comes. Smoke?
No, thanks.
The boys want to know why you're here, so do I. I'll tell you, we don't like strangers. What do you want with Lee Burridge?
I had a brother. Was killed out in Abilene. Burridge did it.
Huh?
Him and another one drove a herd into the railroad. Burridge got drunk and killed my brother. Buried him. Same as here. We found this pouch near the grave. His name burned into it. It's taken me 2 years to find him. Now I want to talk to him about it.
The boys are pretty sure he killed Fred Costin, too. So am I now.
Maybe so. Fred Costin isn't my business. My brother is. And I want to see his killer back in Abilene standing trial. I made a promise I'd bring him back.
How? You don't look like the kind of a man who could use a gun. Now, look. We didn't know your brother, but we knew Fred and we liked him. We can help take care of Burridge here if you've the mind to.
Try him here, you mean, on both charges?
No need for that.
Then what do you mean, take care of him?
How'd he kill your brother?
His head was beat in. He was beat to death.
Yeah. Same as he did to Fred.
A man who'd do a thing like that don't need no trial.
Not for you, maybe. But there'll be no more killing in my family. We'll give him a fair trial in Abilene.
If Burridge done these killings, he's going to pay for it here.
I don't go for lynching.
That's strong talk. We don't call it lynching when we hang a man for murder. If you don't like it, go on back to Abilene.
Maybe I'll do that. When I take Lee Burridge out for trial.
I don't know what you're trying to do. I suspect it's to get Burridge out of town. If I'm right, you're heading into a lot of trouble.
One of you boys direct me to where Lee Burridge lives?
Of course, if we felt inclined. What you want with him?
Just want to talk? Anybody got any objections?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Ben Chaffee. There ain't going to be no talking.
He's done what he's done. He's going to pay for it.
And nobody's going to stand in the way. It's time he was riding out of here.
And if I don't?
Then I'll help you.
Climb off, Ben. We don't need no private wars here.
Where does he live?
Come on, boys.
They turned away from me and moved into the sheriff's office, leaving me alone to walk down the dusty street. I asked the blacksmith where Lee Burridge lived. He just looked at me and shook his head. Towards the hills, a thunderhead was beginning to gather, moving in slowly. Near the end of the street, two men were building a coffin in front of a small house. Is this where I'll find Mrs. Costin?
Why do you have to come meddling around here at a time like this? Can't you leave a widow to her sorrow?
Because he's a stranger, Bob boy. Strangers don't have no time for other people's sorrow.
Maybe you're right, old-timer. Maybe they got too many themselves.
Yes?
I'd like to talk to you, ma'am. Could I come in?
No. Can't you see this house is in mourning? My friend's making a coffin for Fred's decent burial. I got nothing to say to you.
Ma'am, I know how you feel.
How can you know how I feel?
I had a brother once killed by this man, Burridge.
Oh.
I'd like you to help me. It was 2 years ago my brother was killed. His wife would like the killer brought back to Abilene for trial. I'd like you to speak to your friend. Let me take him away.
He didn't give my Fred a chance before he killed him. He's a cruel and ugly man. I want him killed. Here, where I can watch.
Will you tell me where he lives?
Don't tell him nothing, Mrs. Costin. He'll go warn him off.
Let him go if he wants. I say a man's got one life to live, and he's got a right to lose it any dang way he pleases. I'll tell you where you can find Lee Burridge.
On the way, I passed the open pit that had been a grave and turned up a side canyon. A few miles farther on, where the canyon spread, I saw his hut, set against a fire-blackened hill. There was no growing thing in the rocky ground except one sick, twisted tree, its stunted limbs reaching out, empty, waiting.
Horse, easy.
Throw your gun down, you, or I won't miss with the next one.
Lee Burridge,
Throw it down.
I'm Jeff Mander. It was my brother Seth you killed in Abilene.
If that's who you are, you've caused me enough trouble. Now get out of here.
They'll give you a fair trial there. Stay here and you're going to be lynched for Fred Costin's killing.
Nobody's gonna lynch me while I got this. Don't come no closer.
You listen to me. I don't hold no love for you. I shouldn't care what happens to you. But it took me 2 years to find you. Now I'm taking you out.
Don't come no closer!
Put up your gun.
I'm warning you!
Put up your gun.
I doubt it. And tell those folks in the village it didn't work. I'm too smart for them.
Old-timer?
I see you had your talk with Burge.
You see?
You ain't wearing your gun. You get the drop on you?
Yeah.
Surprised he didn't kill you.
So was I. Did you tell them I'd gone there?
Yep.
What'd they say?
They said if you get Burge first, they'd get you. They said you should go back where you come from while you still can.
I will. After I settle with Burridge. Where's the sheriff?
Went off with the boys.
After Burridge?
Yeah. They're going to wait till dark. Then they're going to string him up.
Where are they going to wait till dark? I want to be with them.
I thought you didn't like lynchings.
I don't, but I want to be there.
I was told if you came back to town, you have to be with them. Now, don't make me use this gun, son. Just turn around and we'll join the rest of them.
All right.
And I'd suggest you stop your talking about Lee Burridge. From what I overheard, you're close to sharing a rope with him.
Listening to A Killing in Abilene, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Fires are easier to prevent than to extinguish. If you want to make sure you don't have a fire in your own home, now's the time to get fire-sighted. If you can't make your own electrical repairs, get an electrician in to check the house, especially if it's been a while since your wiring's had any attention. And throw out piled-up rubbish. Be fire-sighted. And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Parley Bear, starring in tonight's production of A Killing in Abilene, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
We rode out of Pleasant Valley, the old man, and up speaking through scattered herds of cattle on the lower rangeland. Rolling in from the east, the black clouds smothered the mountaintop. The old man still held the gun on me.
Oh, no use winding the horses. Won't be dark for a couple hours yet. Lynching parties get their guts after dark.
How come you weren't with them?
Waiting for you. I thought you'd be around. Besides, I seen a lynching once. Too much trouble.
Yeah.
You still figuring to take Burge with you to Abilene?
I can try.
Ain't that going to be a mite daring without a shooting iron?
Might be.
I'm surprised after 2 years looking for him, you didn't shoot him when you found him.
That's not what I come for.
Why not? You killed your brother.
I made a promise to somebody.
His wife?
Yes, and mine, too. What was it between Costin and Burridge?
I don't know. Nobody's seen much of Burridge in the past couple of years. Ever since Ben told us about how he was a killer. Ugly man. Guess it was your brother he killed, too.
I guess so.
Now, because of him, you might get killed.
Why?
They know you're trying to take Burge away. Whoa. We ford the stream here. Watch your footing. Johnny.
Yeah?
They haven't seen you yet. You still got time to get out.
You'd let me go?
Seen a lynching once. Started a lot of trouble.
I've come this far. I'll finish it. Hello, Sheriff.
Thought you'd left Pleasant Valley.
I told the old man to bring him. We decided he ought to be with us where we can watch him. We're not letting him take Burge out.
You decided, Ben? What do you say, mister? Are you still going to try and take him?
I'll tell you what he says, Sheriff. He says he wants Burge one way or the other. He has to join, that's what he says.
Shut up, old man. Get off the horse, mister.
All right. I want Burridge as bad as the rest of you. I'd prefer him to stand trial. That's the difference. I don't want this lynching.
You...
Take your hand off your gun, Ben. He ain't armed.
Take it easy, Ben.
We decided what to do. You're here because I want you here. Burge killed Fred Custon in a fight. Now we're going to settle it. Burge kills easy. I seen him do it once before. He's not going to do it again.
You saw him kill my brother?
I saw it. You need more of a trial than that?
I thought of the ugly man up the canyon in the broken-down shack. I wondered if he knew what was waiting for him a mile or so away. It was quiet then. The storm clouds were quickening the end of day, and the party became shadows, sitting nervously or smoking. Two of the men had some whiskey and were building up their courage for the night's work.
It's nearly dark.
What? I didn't think you'd come.
I had to. My Fred's dead.
So's my brother.
My Fred was a good man. Never hit me. But he was a dark man with drink.
What was it between Burridge and him?
Well, we lost some chickens. Fred said that Burridge stole them. When he came to town for supplies, Fred and him got to fighting. Burridge hated him and beat him. Fred was horrible hurt. Afterwards, everybody laughed and made jokes.
They laughed at their friend?
Oh, it was man laughing, no harm. But to a dark man like Fred, it was bad. He swore to get even. That was last Saturday. He went in to drink.
And didn't come back?
We all thought he rode out someplace for shame.
Why do you think Burridge killed him?
Oh, they was all talking about it.
Who was?
All the men, Saturday night. They said Fred and that man was arguing.
Who heard them?
Ben did. And when Fred didn't come back, we all knew that man had killed him. Well, he did. And he's going to pay for it.
Who found the grave, ma'am?
Ben did. I'm sorry for your brother's wife, but it must be this way. It's like the Holy Book says, an eye for an eye.
Let's go, boys. It's time. He's there, right enough. There's a light inside.
Hold up, boys. Stop. You, Jim, and Needle come with me. We'll bring them up. The rest of you stay here.
What's the idea?
You're too quick tonight, Ben, and giving too many orders. You stay.
You still gonna try and get him away, son?
I might.
You're like an Indian I knew once. Had to shoot him 5 times before he knew he was dead.
What do you want here?
You know what we want, Burridge.
Get out of here. Get off my land.
You come outside quiet like. We don't want no trouble.
I ain't asking for trouble.
You asked for it when you killed Fred Custon.
Killed him. I didn't kill Costin.
Save your breath while you got it. Come on.
Let go. Let go of me. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all for this.
You've done your last killing. Get the rope over that limb.
Right. Is this your doing, Ben?
Shut up. Tie his hands, Bob. I'll hold him.
You gonna blame this one on me too, Ben?
Shut up, I said.
Burridge didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Let it go, son. You can't stop him now.
I gotta talk to him before they do it. He didn't kill. I know it.
Wait a minute. Take my gun.
Thanks. The rope was around his neck, and he knew he was going to die. But as I came near him and could see him in the light, there was no fear in his eyes. He was lifted onto the horse, the rope was tightened, and he was ready to be lynched. Then he saw me.
One request, Sheriff.
What, Burridge?
Let me talk to him a minute.
The stranger here?
For a minute.
No more talking. Pick that horse out from under him.
Not yet. Let him talk.
Take it out.
We don't want to kill the wrong man, Ben, you or Burridge. Let him talk.
Why do you think I killed your brother?
They're trying to get away with something, Jake. Let's string them up. Come on.
A minute don't matter. Get up, Ben. Let them have their say.
We found your pouch near my brother's grave, Burridge. Your name on it. And tonight Ben told me he saw you kill him.
I didn't. I wasn't with Ben that night in Abilene. Ben wanted to drink. I didn't. He left me and took my pouch with him.
What does it matter about his brother? It's Fred Costin we're hanging him for.
I didn't kill Fred Costin either. Listen, mister, I didn't kill your brother. Ben told everybody I did, and ever since I've had no friends here.
He's talked enough. He killed Fred Costin. I told you that.
What about Burridge?
I didn't kill Fred Costin.
He's lying. Let's get it over with.
I say let him talk.
Where'd you get that gun, mister?
How'd you know where Fred was buried, Ben? How'd you know where Fred was buried? Miss Costin says you found the grave. How'd you know where it was?
Answer him, Ben.
You told me where it was, Ben.
I saw him burying poor Fred. That's how I knew.
If you saw the burial, why didn't you stop Burridge then?
Wasn't none of my business.
But it is now. What made you change your mind so fast?
Stay away from that horse, Ben. Get up. Cut him down. You, Bob, cut him down.
I think you'll be coming back to Abilene with me, Ben.
You think so?
You all right, son?
My shoulder. How about Burridge?
Oh, he'll live. Rest easy, son. You done a good job. But you ain't gonna keep your promise about your brother's killer. There's no sense taking Ben Chaffee back to Abilene. We'll bury him here.
Suspense, in which Parley Bear starred in A Killing in Abilene by Anthony Ellis and Gil Dowd. Next week, the story of a man who thought the only way to escape death was to search for it. It's called Diagnosis of Death. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis. The music was composed by Lucian Morowick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Featured in the cast were Paula Winslow, Jack Crucian, Frank Gerstle, Jim Nusser, Vic Perrin, Joe Duvall, and Will Wright.
Listen for the Radio Hall of Fame every Sunday night on the CBS Radio Network.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
You know the old saw about the importance of trivial things. For the want of a nail, the shoe was lost. For the want of a shoe, the horse was lost, and so on. Take a dime, for instance. One thin dime. Just chicken feed. Yet it can make the difference between life and death, as it does in the story you're about to hear. Listen, then, and ponder on the potential dimensions of trivia as Lloyd Bridges stars in Chicken Feed.
Now, Mr. Lloyd Bridges in Chicken Feed, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
All right, it was a silly thing to fight over, I admit, but there it was. A dime.
A measly thin dime. Chicken feed. Of course, that was only the beginning. See, Junior asked for a dime, and I flipped it over to him. And after he left the room, Mary said I shouldn't spoil the kid. It was time he learned the value of money. And I said, well, great Scott, if I couldn't give my own child a dime without her jumping down my throat. Oh, you know, those things get going. Keep saying things you shouldn't, and she lashes out with an answer, and before you know it, you've stormed out of the house and you're taking it out in the car. 50 miles cooled me down a little, but not much. I automatically slowed up when I came to the sign, "You are now entering Lansing, California. Go slow and see our town. Go fast and see our jail." Everybody knew Lansing. A speed trap, a tough town. Driving at a normal speed through the quiet Sunday street gave me time to think of something besides the biting words Mary and I had slugged at each other. I pulled up at a little cafe next to the police station. Had a whitewashed sign in the window. Best cup of coffee in town for 10 cents.
How'll you have your eggs this morning, Sherlock?
Same as always, and don't piece of scotch with a fried potato.
I resent that, Officer Brady, and what's more, my whole family resents it. 2 over easy, Sam. Heavy on the fried. What's yours, mister?
Coffee, please.
Coming up. Here you are. Say, Officer Brady, how's your starboarder?
Phillips, they're coming for him in the morning.
Think you'll be able to hold him till then? He got out of that Bennington jail like a paper bag.
Don't worry, sister.
Listen to what happened here while I sip my coffee. Best cup of coffee in town for a dime. That reminded me of our argument over a dime. That's about all a dime's good for, I guess. Cup of coffee, newspaper, phone call. There's a stack of the local papers nearby, and I pulled one over to look at it. This Phillips was on the front page. Bank robber. Killed the teller. He had a face I wouldn't want to run into close. After a while, the hot coffee cut through the icy core of resentment I'd carried out of the house with me. Maybe I'd been at fault as much as Mary. She wasn't the only one who had a bad temper. On a sudden impulse, I left my coffee and went over to the phone on the far wall. I heard the dial tone, then I fished in my pocket for change. It was empty. Say, miss, could you change $1 for me? I want to use the phone.
Yes, sir.
What's the
matter, mister?
My wallet. I seem to... look, I'll be back in a minute, huh? No, Mary wasn't the only one with a temper. I'd stormed out of the house without changing the contents of my pockets to my clean suit. I didn't have a dime on me, not even a nickel. I rummaged in the glove compartment of the car. Mary sometimes left a coin purse. But this time, naturally, it wasn't there. I felt like a fool. And then...
What seems to be the trouble, mister?
Oh, hello, officer. I seem to have come off without any money. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing.
I didn't realize it until I tried the phone. I'll have to send that girl a dime for the coffee as soon as I get back to town.
You will, huh?
Well, I don't know what else I can do under the circumstances. I better go inside and tell her.
Hold on a minute.
Huh?
Where's your driver's license?
It's in my wallet in San Francisco.
You got any other identification?
Well, the registration slip in the car.
That's the car. What about you?
Me? Well, I just got through telling you. Officer, I'm Ralph Clark. Clark and Jacobs in the Hatfield building. We're attorneys.
Attorney.
I should have a card here somewhere.
You're kind of far from home to be without any dough, ain't you?
Well, I came out of the house without changing the stuff into this suit. You know how it is.
How'd you happen to have the keys to the car?
Well, I don't take them out when it's in the garage. Hey, you don't think...
Where are you headed for?
Well, I know it sounds funny, but nowhere, really. See, I had a fight with my wife, and I just batted out of the house to cool off.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Clark, suppose we just mosey into the station house.
Station house? Hey, what is this?
Nothing at all. It's just next door, and you can call your way from there.
I don't see why that's necessary. If you just lend me a dime, I could go... Well, I could go right in here and reverse the charges.
Let's go. You can leave the car here. I'll take that key.
Now, look here, officer. I don't get it.
Move. Come on, move.
All right, Jim. What you got this time?
Tell you better after he makes the call. Give me the phone, will you, Ross?
It's out of order. Well, did half an hour ago.
Did you report it?
Yeah. They said they can't have a man here before tomorrow.
Did you tell him this is a police station, for Pete's sake?
Sure, I told him. Oh, it's not bad, though. We can get incoming calls. We still got the payphone over there.
Yeah, there's the payphone, Mr. Clark. You can make your call from there.
I don't have any money, remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's the dime.
Gee, thanks.
Let me speak to your wife when you get her.
This is going to sound fine, just fine. Do you think I've really tied one on?
Operator.
I want to call San Francisco. Geary 49978. And reverse the charges, please.
Thank you. Your number, please.
This is 460.
Hello. I have a collect call from Lansing, California for Geary 49978. Will you accept the charges? Lansing? Well, I don't know.
It's me, Mary. Take the call.
Oh, it's you, is it? What do you think you're doing 50 miles? Will you accept the call, madam? I should say not the
Mary,
very idea.
Mary, wait, hey.
I am sorry. The party will not accept the call.
Look, operator, get it back, will you? This is important.
I will ring them again.
Thanks. Oh, why didn't you pick up that phone?
Your party does not answer.
No soap, huh? Hey, they kept our dime.
Well, you shouldn't have slammed it so hard.
Let me have another one, will you? I'll get a hold of my partner, huh? He'll identify me.
Look, we've wasted enough time. Get in there.
That's the cells.
Right.
You're locking me up?
Right again.
What's the big idea? I didn't do anything. What are you charging me with?
Don't have to charge you with anything. I'm holding you on suspicion.
Suspicion? Suspicion of what?
Defrauding the cafe, for one thing. Then I want to check that car.
You think I stole it?
It's been done.
Oh, now, wait. Look, if you let
You're
me phone...
entitled to one call. You've had it.
Oh, this is fantastic. I demand to be brought before a magistrate immediately.
Are you kidding? In this town on Sunday? In the middle of dove hunting season?
Look here, officer. Now, if you won't let me phone, my partner, he'll clear up everything.
Inside.
It was one big room. Along one side of it ran 3 barred cubicles, each just large enough to hold a bunk. 2 of the cubicles were opened, and the occupants, a couple of sodden, bleary-eyed drunks, lounged in the open space on a wooden bench that was the only furniture. A sickening odor cut through the disinfectant smell of the place.
Hey, welcome to our jail. Stink pot of the Santa Nueva Valley, eh, Slim?
You said. What's your beef, chum?
Suspicion. Can you feature that? Suspicion. And they won't even give me a dime to phone.
You mean you ain't even got a dime?
No, you see,
Yeah, that's too bad. Ain't it, Pete?
Sure is. Wish we could help you out.
Well, maybe we could at that.
Hey, have you got a dime?
Well, sure. I got 2 of them.
Will you lend me one? Just one. I'll pay you back. I'll send you $10 just as soon as I can get out of here.
Well, what's it worth to you, chum?
I just told you, $10.
Yeah, I know. Pie in the sky, though. What's it worth now? I mean, I can get me a pack of smokes with 20 cents. Give you a dime, I can't get me nothing. You got any smokes on you?
No, I wish I had. I left everything in the pockets of my other suit, but... my wristwatch. Why didn't I think of that before?
Well, what's the matter with it?
There's nothing. Nothing's the matter with it. It's worth $50. Here, you look at it. It's yours for 10 cents. For one thin dime. Look, what can you lose?
There must be something wrong with it. Is it hot?
Hot? You mean stolen? Of course not.
Well, what you offering it for a dime for?
I want to get out of this filthy place.
Oh, you don't like our company, is that it?
If you want to put it that way, no, I don't.
Hey, what do you think of that, Pete? That man, he don't like our company. We don't smell good to him or something.
Well, now, ain't that just too bad? What do you think of that, Mr. Phillips? He don't like us. Have you got any dimes, Mr. Phillips?
I followed his glance. For the first time, I saw deep in the gloom of the locked cubicle the face I'd seen on the front page of the newspaper. The face I'd said that I wouldn't want to run into, close. Well, it was close. And I was glad that there were bars between us.
Of course, now, us guys, we ain't much. Yeah, but Mr. Phillips here, he's a big shot. He robbed 4 banks and broke out of 2 jails. Killed a man, too.
Yeah, sure, we're just vags, but Mr. Phillips, he's going to the hot seat. They're coming to get him and take him back to Nevada and burn him.
Oh, no, Petey, they don't burn him in Nevada, they shoot him. Ain't that right, Mr. Phillips? Mr. Phillips don't want to talk about it.
Well, Mr. Phillips don't want to talk about nothing. Mr. Phillips ain't very sociable. Just like this stiff.
Oh, now, look, fellas, I didn't mean... Look, I just meant that I wanted to get out of this jail. Here, take the watch and give me the dime, huh?
Look here, now, I'll tell you what. I'll match you for it.
Match me?
Yeah, a dime again the watch.
Well,
that's fair. And I got me a fair chance to get my 6, and You got you a chance to get your dime free.
Yeah, but I'd rather...
Take it or leave it.
Well, all right.
All right, now you leave Petey hold the watch. I'll flip the dime on the floor and you call.
Heads.
Tails, I win.
Hey, wait a minute. Get your foot off of it. How do you know it's tails?
It's tails. Ain't it, Petey?
Well, sure, it's tails, all right. Here's what, Slim.
Hey, what is this?
Watch it, brother.
You're not going to get away with this.
Oh, get him, Pete. Yeah, that'll on you.
This is for kneeing me.
Hey, what goes on here?
These
It ain't nothing. This new guy's acting.
Yeah,
that's
it's
all.
this new guy. Quiet down in there.
Trying to get us in trouble, huh?
No. Look, fella, for
Oh,
heaven's
shut up.
sake.
Okay. Kangaroo.
I'll be judge, you be prosecutor.
Right. All right, prisoner at the bar, stand up. I said stand up.
Cut it out, will you? Shut up.
Yeah, all right, Counselor. What is the prisoner charged with?
Oh, you wanna? This man here is a desperate criminal. He's charged with breaking into jail, insulting his fellow boarders, poor sportsmanship, and fighting. He's a very dangerous character, you wanna?
Yeah. Guilty on all counts. I fine you 10 cents.
You know I'm going to dine.
Can't pay ya. Well, then, you can work it out. Rate of 1 cent a day. Yeah, first job will be to shine the court shoes.
Shine your own shoes.
Oh, she could be like that, huh? Hold him, Slim.
Yeah, sure.
Officer! Officer!
Yeah, shut up.
Officer! Pipe down in there! Well, come and get us something to squawk about.
You hear that? Another peep out and you gonna get it again. You understand?
Yes. All right. Now get on them shoes.
Well, I don't have anything to shine them with.
You got a coat, ain't you? Now get going.
The next hours were unadulterated agony. It was unbelievable, the filthy, inhuman jobs they could think up for me to do. It was frightful. And with every move I made, I could feel the glittering, steely eyes of the silent man in the locked cage, following me, weighing me. Finally, when they couldn't think of anything more, they forced me to stand at attention, looking right into Philip's cell. They couldn't see his face. It was too close to mine. But he winked at me and nodded his head as though it were a signal. And then his two huge arms came through the bars and thrust me, reeling, across the cell. I fell and hit my head. That's all I remember.
In a moment, we continue with Suspense.
No parent we know has ever consciously dodged a responsibility to his children. That's why CBS Radio is sure you'll want to act now and learn what you can do about the crisis looming in our universities and colleges. Right now, our institutions are bursting at the seams. America's high birth rate points toward an acute emergency in education in the years ahead. If your children are to have the higher education they'll want and need in order to fulfill their adult obligations, we must all face up to the issue and do what must be done to make sure our colleges get the space, the equipment, and the trained personnel that will be needed. Like to have the facts of the situation? Write to Higher Education, Box 36, Times Square Station, New York 36, for a free booklet entitled The Closing College Door. It delineates the problem clearly. It outlines what you can do to help remedy the situation. Write for your copy today. The address again is Higher Education, Box 36, Times Square Station, New York 36.
And now, we continue with Chicken Feed, starring Mr. Lloyd Bridges. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I don't know what time it was, 2 or 3 in the morning, when I felt a stealthy touch on my shoulder. I opened my eyes. I was still on the stone floor, and Phillips was bending over me, holding a revolver. I started to speak, but he clapped a hand over my mouth.
You fool. You want to wake them punks. Get up quick and be quiet about it.
I glanced quickly at Phillips' cell. It was open, and so was the door to the corridor. He pushed me out and locked the door behind us. In his office, bound and gagged securely to his desk chair, Sergeant Ross glared at us. The empty holster at his side told where Phillips had got his gun.
Here. Which is the key to your car?
This one.
Okay. Take it and let's move. We made it. Make moves. They panic me. Guy could spring that crock with a hairpin. You nearly done a fine job of lousing things up. What happened to you getting thrown in the can in the middle of the day?
Huh? They picked me up on suspicion.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to be till midnight tonight.
What?
And all that phony kid stuff about the dime.
Dime?
Yeah, all that double talk. When all you had to do was slip me the word that Jerry Diamond sent you. Served you right the way them lushes treated you, acting like a dyed-in-the-wool square.
Jerry Diamond. Diamond. My numb brain slowly put the meaning of his words into shape. He thought that I was an accomplice, sent by a partner to help him break jail. But all my screams about a dime had been nothing but a signal to him. A signal that I came from Jerry Diamond. I cast a quick glance sideways at the revolver held loosely but ready in his lap. At the eyes that never lost their iciness even when he laughed. It wasn't hard to guess what he would do when he found out his mistake.
Jerry, you got the hideout set up?
Yes.
Where is it?
The hideout?
The hideout. We're going to Jerry's place first, right? Then what?
Well, I'll take you to Jerry's, and then he'll take over from there.
How far is it to Jerry's? Can't be more than about 5 miles, is it?
Well, it's, look behind you.
Huh? What's the matter?
There's a car following us without lights.
Where? I don't see it.
What? Hey, what's the big idea? You trying to cross me? I couldn't help it. My foot slammed on the brake. That car. You've got to get out of here.
All right. Go ahead. Get it started. Come on.
Get started.
All right. I'm getting out till that car passes. You make for the other side, and no tricks. Just to make sure, I'll take this key.
I had made myself a chance, and I took it. I slipped out of the car on the other side and ran across the fields until I could run no more. After a long time, I found a road. And after a while of tramping along that road, a dark shape loomed up before me, a gas station. And through the glass, I could make out the outline of a telephone. I tried the door. It was locked, of course. But I found a tire iron and sprang the latch. I ran to the phone to make my call. And then I saw the coin slot, gaping at me like a laughing mouth. In a rage, I shook the black box. I could hear the dimes inside, behind a sheet of metal no thicker than a playing card, yet as inaccessible as the moon. But there must be some money in this room. My eyes focused on the battered desk. There was some change in it and a couple of dollar bills. The kind of money that a man will leave as a sop to possible burglars. Burglars? That meant me. Carefully, I abstracted a single dime and went to the phone.
Number, please.
Get me San Francisco. Fillmore, 33265. It's Morris Jacobs. Tell him this is his partner, Ralph Clark, and ask him to accept the charges.
Thank you. There's an interruption on the line, and there may be a slight delay, sir. Will you hold on, or shall I ring you?
Yeah, I'll hold on, but hurry, operator. It's important.
One moment, please.
As I waited, a glint of light pulled my eyes away from the phone. Far down the road, the headlights of a car joggled over the rise and aimed toward me. It was the first car to come by since I'd hit the road. It might be a stray, a farmer starting out before sunup, but I couldn't take the chance. Hastily, I hung up the receiver, closed the cash drawer, and snapped the lock on the door. Then I crouched beneath the desk, and not a moment too soon.
Open up! Hey! I've tried to wake this character before. Sleeps like a dead man. Especially if he's back on the bottle again.
Well, get him up. Hey, Jerry!
Then I heard the creak of bed springs from the rear of the station. A light appeared under an inside door. It opened, and two hairy barefoot legs under a flannel nightgown came through and made for the front door.
Who is it? Brady and Ross, up and up.
You're a fine bunch of cops running out of gas in the middle of the night. Come on in. It's chilly with the door open.
It ain't gas, pal. Phillips broke jail.
Huh? How'd he do it?
Oh, there was two of them. He had an accomplice. Said he was a lawyer. First thing I know, I'm looking into the muzzle of my own gun. You know, they say Phillips used to work for Houdini once.
All right, Ross, we don't have all night. Point is, we found their car abandoned on the road back of Ferris's hopfield. Ran out of gas. They can't be far away.
Yeah, there was a big reward for Phillips after he broke jail at Bennington, wasn't there?
Yeah, $1,000.
Say, Jerry, you know him, don't you? You were in the Bennington pokey when he made that break. What was it, a drunk and disorderly or something?
Yeah, had me a little too much and broke a window in the general store. We were roommates for the night. I was pretty scared.
How'd he do it, the break?
I don't know. I was sleeping it off. $1,000 reward, huh? Man could do a lot with $1,000.
Well, dead he couldn't. Don't you go getting any ideas now. That Phillips is a killer, and so's his partner, most likely.
Well, I ain't exactly helpless myself. Got a nice little feller on my side.
Now, you take my advice, chum, and put that gun away. They show up here, you talk soft, and let us do the capturing.
Sure, I'll play safe.
We'll be going. Just wanted to alert you, Jerry.
Yeah, thanks. So long, boys. All right, you. Come out from under that desk. Come on out, I say. This gun's getting mighty nervous. Get your hands up. Stand over there.
Now, look, mister,
I'll do the talking. Who are you?
You gotta believe me. I'm not a criminal. I'm a lawyer.
Oh, so you must be the other one. Keep them hands up.
I got into this by accident. He helped me escape, yes, but...
Where is Phillips?
I left him in the car. That's another thing. You can get the reward. I know who he's going to meet. They're going to a hideout.
Oh, I see. Well, who is he going to meet?
Somebody named Jerry Diamond. There. If you let me get to that phone, I can clear up everything.
No, you don't. You stay where you are, I'll plug you.
But that's my partner, my law partner in San Francisco. I only broke in here so I could phone him. He'll identify me. You don't believe me?
Oh, I believe you.
Well, answer it yourself. You'll see.
Not on your life, mister. You think I'm out of my mind?
But you've got to answer it. You don't know what I went through to place that call. You can't just stand there. Jerry. You're Jerry Diamond.
That's right.
Jerry.
Who's that? Turn off that light, too.
Phillips.
Stand over there by the window where he can see you. Go on.
Jerry.
Come on in, Phillips.
I ran out of gas in that pump that
It happened so fast that for a moment I had no reaction at all. None. I just watched it. Watched Phillips holding his chest with both hands. Watched that giant body twist convulsively on the floor and then lie still. Watched Jerry bend over him and then straighten up. Then as he turned grinning, my emotion, my feeling came back. And what I felt was seething, overpowering rage, fury. Everything I'd been through this night was like a boiler that had to burst.
Dead or alive. I just made me $1,000.
You foul, stinking old man.
Huh?
You're worse than he is.
Shut up. Maybe I'll get a reward for you, too. A small one.
I could feel the bullet land in my side, just below the belt. The avenues of pain spread out like the cracks in a hammered window glass. But somehow, strangely, it didn't stop me. I kept moving toward him. He backed away, surprised. He was aiming for another shot when we grappled. I got the gun. He got my throat. I stumbled. I held onto his hand that was holding the gun. I wouldn't let go. And as he fell backwards into the chair, I was on top of him. And as we threshed around there on the floor, I brought his hand up suddenly and smashed the gun into his face. And then he lay still. I listened to his heart. He was all right. He was all right. Then I realized that I was all right. Yet he'd shot me, hit me. I should be lying there on the plank floor instead of that grotesque heap in the shapeless flannel nightgown. I felt my side where the bullet had struck. Brought my hand away. There was no blood on it. There should be blood. Touched the spot again. I fingered the contour of something small and hard and round. I pulled it out of my watch pocket. A dime. A dime. The 10th part of $1. All a man needed to buy a cup of coffee, to make a phone call, to pay a fine in a kangaroo court, to save his life. And I'd had it all the time. I had had it all the time.
Lloyd Bridges starred in William N. Robeson's production of Chicken Feed by Lawrence Goldman. Listen. Listen again next week when we bring you Francis Lederer in Escape to Death, another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Supporting Mr. Bridges in Chicken Feed were Amzie Strickland, Betty Groveley, Ted DeCorsia, Lou Krugman, Jack Crucian, Charlie Lung, Lou Merrill, and Dick LeGrand.